Everybody raise your favorite hand and then say I.
I.
State your name.
Alexandra. David.
Promise to enjoy this farm tour.
Promise to enjoy this farm tour.
Promise to smile at John often.
Promise to smile at John often.
I'm going to learn something as well.
I'm going to learn something as well.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
That right there.
To our friends.
How do you like that chick?
I love it. Her name is Fluffy.
LifeLab Science Program is a 501c3 organization located in Santa Cruz, California. LifeLab has been working since 1979 in the field of science and environmental education. Our work has focused on training educators to establish gardens as living laboratories for the study of the natural world. This concept began when teachers and community members turned a dirt parking lot into a thriving garden at Green Acres Elementary School in Santa Cruz. LifeLab developed curriculum and materials for teachers to use with the garden, and since has helped educators from Alaska to the Caribbean in establishing gardens for learning. In June 2002, LifeLab completed an ambitious project, the LifeLab Garden Classroom. The Garden Classroom, located on a 25-acre farm at the University of California, Santa Cruz, is an interactive children's garden designed to educate children and the public about food systems, ecological concepts, and environmental stewardship. Over the past 2 years, LifeLab Science Program has developed and implemented a range of educational programs, which include interactive field trips for elementary through middle school students, summer day camps, garden-based nutrition education programs, after-school programs, teacher and garden education workshops, and garden-based community events.
LifeLab is really awesome. If you look around, there's so many cool things in just such a small area. There's the chickens and the bees and the pizza beds and the tunnel of flowers over there, and everything's just really cool. Plus you get to work with kids, which is something that I've been thinking about doing as a career. So it was just something that was a great opportunity for me.
Usually we're not inside. It's really great to be outside. Even when it's raining, we still have tours, we still have kids up here, and it's really cool to be out in the elements. It's really hands-on. You can touch the worms, you can play with them, you can teach the kids things that they wouldn't necessarily learn in their own classrooms. They do learn about coming here, learn about gardening and about science before they come here, but I think the experience of being outside and learning is definitely useful. It's a lot different than just learning about how to teach kids, because you actually are teaching kids and you're outside. It's great.
I help the kids learn about honeybees and playing with the chickens. We learn about soil and about habitat and about sustainable agriculture and things like that.
Just the learning is just incredible. I mean, it's so hands-on and just so engaging, and then all the oral English. These are all English language learners, and yeah, it's just a great learning environment for them. Just to be working with, it's completely hands-on. The listening and the visual and the doing and the everything, and it's they're working. This is the real stuff, and it's just the optimal. It's really the way kids should be learning. This is it.
Especially in public education, you have kids contained within 4 walls and a ceiling, and they're doing activities, and many times they're hands-on activities, but a garden provides an opportunity for the kids to work in an outdoor setting and do things that they can't do in the classroom necessarily, and apply some of the stuff they're learning in the classroom to the real world. So they can, as they're studying about plants in the classroom, they can actually, observe that in the garden and do experiments with the plants and collect data, and it's just an opportunity for them to really do science versus just study it. Kids learn differently. Some kids are, more kinesthetic. They learn by doing things, and the garden is a perfect environment to do things and to learn by doing. So that right there, and I think more and more kids are becoming, I see more and more kids in school today that are kinesthetic learners versus, more mental, So I think that's one valuable part of it, and it links to the world around you. I mean, to me, understanding how things work in the world is the basis for our understanding of everything around us. So, to me, that's probably the most important reason to maintain a garden and to use one for school. Yeah.
For over 25 years, the Life Lab Science program has been committed to environmental stewardship by promoting science and garden-based education for all learners. The Garden Classroom inspires thousands of people each year to develop gardens for learning and to become better caretakers of the earth. It is a laboratory where children can learn about the natural world firsthand and participate actively in the learning process. The garden inspires people to create habitats for wildlife while beautifying school grounds and neighborhoods. It teaches the importance of recycling materials to reduce waste while creating a healthy soil ecosystem. Visitors to the Garden Classroom and Center for Agroecology's farm easily make the farm-to-fork connection and actively take part in healthy cooking and eating. Participating in a Garden Classroom program or training is truly a unique educational experience. We hope you have a chance to visit this wonderful place. The Life Lab Science program is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization whose income comes from a combination of fee-for-service programs and publications, membership, donations, public grants, and private foundations.
Today with our class we played Go Tractor Go, which was very fun.
Go Tractor Go!
Our tour guides are so cool and so awesome and so inconspectacular because they are like, they're not grown up yet. They're still us. It's fun because you get to learn about stuff like bees and how they, grow things and how stuff is made. And you also get to learn about store-bought products and stuff and like how far they come and why it's good to buy them and why it's not good to buy them. It also applies to stuff that you just get from the farm. So it's also really cool because it's not just, fun. It's not just, playing and stuff. You also get to learn a lot of things.
Get educated.
So it's kind of like double package. You get two things in one.
But it is also fun.
Yeah. It's not just all fun. It's not just all learning. It's a mix.
Well, it is all fun, but you're learning while you're having fun.